Welcome to Dungeon Bash. Can you imagine leading an acid blob, an elf, and a minotaur into combat? Or perhaps a pit viper, a zombie, and a slime demon? In this game, you control a team of 3 characters, randomly selected from a list of over 30 playable creatures. Every game, your team is radically different. Welcome to Dungeon Bash. What will it be like to play this game? Dungeon Bash is a roguelike, with a pure squad-based tactical focus. The player takes control of 3 weird and wonderful creatures and has to learn to use them effectively. What does squad-based tactics mean? Well, the emphasis is on devising a strategy based on the most effective way to use each of your team members, given whatever skills, abilities, equipment they have, in every new tactical situation you find them in. This is no keep walking your one character into things until they die and hope you find a killer weapon somewhere type of roguelike. It's constant planning, tactics, positioning and reassessment, with very little downtime in the form of wandering aimlessly. There is no killer weapon in Dungeon Bash. There's only the right weapon to use at the right time, in the right way, by the right character. And that's the kind of decision you'll be making again and again, every time you turn a corner and find a new group of enemies with strengths and weaknesses of their own. Right now, every creature looks like an elf, troll, wolf, or demon. The game knows over 80 different creatures, but currently we only have those 4 to display, and that's why we need your help. We want Dungeon Bash to look and sound as good as it plays. We're going to need many more creature animations. We want to make differently themed levels, and we want to make better looking graphics to replace the really average ones that the programmers have put in place. Okay then, by clicking on the I tab over here and then on a dungeon space, you can see what's there, what kind of monster and what items are at that location. The tab pane will show the name, health, and a portrait image of the creature you are looking at. Right now you only see a troll portrait. On their turn, a creature can either move, perform a melee attack, do a ranged attack with a missile weapon or magic wand, or activate an ability or a magical device. The blue abilities tab shows all the items and abilities the focus character can use on its turn, and it's this tab you'll be using most. You can swipe up or down to scroll the list, and left or right to switch tabs. It's really quick and easy. Ranged attacks have a target symbol next to them. Highlight which ranged attack you want to use, and click on the target like this. Lastly, some things like potions, orbs, and also abilities don't require targeting. You just click on them and they activate, like this. And that's all you need to know to get started with Dungeon Bash. Of course there are a lot more things to learn. The strengths and weaknesses of each creature in the game, what each of the 120 or so items and abilities actually do. But learning all that for yourself is part of the fun. With Dungeon Bash, there's always another tricky tactical situation just around the corner. So that's Dungeon Bash. We definitely will release this game. The programming is already done, but we want this game to look gorgeous. And that's where you come in. The more money we can raise, the better this game will end up looking, and the faster we can get it to market. Even if you can't afford to contribute to the funding effort, please take a moment to share this website far and wide. If you want to see more great cheap games out there by small independents, social networking is a must. Independents live and die by that kind of publicity. Please, please share and like. We are so grateful for anything you guys can do to help get Dungeon Bash out there and in people's hands. Thank you so, so much.